Hi everyone, thanks for coming back by my channel. Today I'm doing a talk-through video, which makes me very excited. There's lots of other YouTubers who will do kind of like chit-chat, get ready with me, and this isn't really a get ready with me video because this is by no means what I planned on wearing today, but I'm just gonna go with it. I wore this look this weekend when I went out for dinner with a bunch of girls, and I just was really in love with it, and they all kept commenting on it, so I was like, you know what, I'm doing a video, it's gonna happen. Everybody should be able to do this. It's super easy, even though it looks dramatic and a little bit scary at first. I think that it's so beautiful and everyone needs to know how to do this. So it's going to be a talk through video. That's why it's so long. Bear with me. I hope that you like these. I like them because I feel like I'm talking to you guys and I crave that in the least weird way possible. I just really like talking to people, so when I do videos like this, it's always way more fun for me. So I hope you guys like this video, and let's get started. What's this? Let's get started. Let's get to it. Before I do like a single thing of makeup, how cute is it that she's sitting right behind me? The other one's here too, but you can't see her right now, but this video just got so much better! So anyways, to the whole makeup part of this video, I'm going in with my NARS, it's the longest name in the world, Pro Prime Instant Line and Pore Perfector. Essentially this product is like a cream primer that you would normally use, but it's in a stick form and kind of almost acts like glue. So I put it in the smile lines of my face because I'm super expressive throughout the day, and I just find that I get some of my foundation and concealer settling in these lines. No matter what product I use or how much I set it, there's nothing I can do about it. These are just very deep lines in my face because I am over the top. So now I'm paying for it with my little creases, but oh, they're fighting. Anyways, so I just put that in my lines, and you don't really have to blend it out that much. I sometimes just pat it out with my fingers, but it really is just doing the job when you put it there like that. Then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal True Match and my favorite face brush, which is the buffing brush, by Real Techniques. I've been trying to use less foundation lately because obviously it's better for your skin if you're not caking it on, and I just found that I was getting a little too foundation happy with it, and if there's less, then it's going to settle into my lines less as well. So I've been trying to be a little lighter handed with it. So then I just take my brush and blend, and always remember that patting is the best motion when blending things out when it comes to your face. If you're streaking, you're going to have streaks on your face, but if you're patting, you're really setting and locking it into your skin so it doesn't move throughout the day. Okay, so next, this should come as no surprise, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I don't even think I should talk about it because I talk about it so much. This one's almost done, but I always have a backup in my vanity. So because I'm going to be doing a very heavy, dramatic, dark eye, I really want this area to be looking flawless and balancing out everything that's going on the eye. So I'm going to be a little bit more heavy-handed than usual with my concealer. And on the top part of my chin, when I say the top part of my chin, I mean where the light is hitting it. So I'm not going in the middle, I'm going on the top ledge of it. And then I always use this as my eyeshadow primer on my eyelid as well. This concealer is actually made for this, so it's 2 products in one. Now I'm just taking my damp beauty blender. I had someone comment on a video the other day asking what I get my beauty blender damp with, and I'm so sorry, I just didn't even really think about explaining it before. You just run this under the water, squeeze it about 10 to 15 times until it essentially doubles in size, and then you're good to go. You don't want it sopping wet, you want to be wringing it out as much as possible after you turn off the water so that it's just damp. This is just probably always going to be my ride or die way of blending out concealer. It just does it so flawlessly. Not to mention, I think that it feels really good on my skin when I do it too. It's pretty refreshing. This next step is so essential for when I'm going out, which is probably when I'd be wearing this look the most, to be honest. And it's setting my concealer and face with a translucent powder. You can use any one. The NYC one is the one that I use, but it is essential to making sure that nothing is going to crease, even though this concealer is notorious for not being a consistently creasy concealer. This is just going to make sure that it lasts for a long time, and that when you're dancing or in a crowded bar or I don't know, nothing's gonna move. Okay, so now that everything is set and blended and we have our nice base canvas, I'm going to go in and add back the dimension that we lost when we added on all these products that were kind of evening out skin tone and everything. So now I'm going to go in and contour with my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I use this in I think every single video. And at the moment I'm using the brush that comes with it. Not really for any particular reason, but just mixing it up. So I always start light-handed, and then as I'm blending can become a little bit more heavy with it. But once you contour, there's no going back, so so that is the contour side, and I mean, come on. Next, I'm taking this peachy, yeah, I would say peachy, blush from Makeup Geek, which is so beautiful and gives you this different tone to your skin, and it's gorgeous. So this is a peachy blush, it's called Smitten, so cute, and I'm just taking it on my blush brush by Real Techniques. Now I'm going in with my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. Ooh, gonna blind you. And if you want a highlighter, buy this online for one. I was an idiot and bought it in the store, and then the other day when I was looking online at just different products and do my fun little research, I found that you could get it for probably $10 cheaper online, and that's even including shipping. So if you're looking for a highlighter, this one's phenomenal because I use it as an eyeshadow as well. You can just use it anywhere for anything, and it's going to last you your entire life because this stuff is so pigmented. I definitely recommend this product to everybody. This is the weirdest thing. Every time I highlight, I do put some down my nose, but then I don't want it to be too intense and just like, woo, a dash of light down my face. So I take my beauty blender and blend it out every single time. And my friend called me out on it the other day, and I didn't even realize that I did it. Okay, so the first color that I'm going in with is Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. It's actually kind of similar to the Smitten blush, but it's a little bit lighter and more orangey. I'm just taking the biggest, fluffiest brush that I own, and this is going to be the biggest base ever. So I'm just going in a complete semicircle around the outside of my crease, and literally just putting it everywhere. This is just going to make everything so much easier to blend out later. Next is Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek, probably one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. It just gets the job done for every single eye look that I do. If you have Hoola by Benefit, you could totally use that as this eyeshadow. Never forget that you can use blushes and bronzers and all that good stuff as eyeshadows because they really, really do work very well. So that's that. So those two colors are just working together to make a really easy blendable area for us to use in the next couple of steps. Now I'm going in with Frappe by Makeup Geek. It's just a bit, this is essentially a very medium tone brown. Really beautiful color. I'm taking it on a Makeup Geek brush. I believe this is, yeah, the soft dome brush. And I'm doing the exact same thing. This brush is smaller at the end of it, so it's not going to be spread out as much as the last two shadows that we used. This is us starting to define the crease. So it's a subtle difference, but that's the whole point of doing a heavy, dark, kind of smoked out makeup look. You have to take your time and go step by step and blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going in with an eyeshadow that I really don't want to use on my channel because I got it on my trip to Australia in December. So it's not something that you can just go pick up. You can order it online, of course, which I totally recommend because it's an amazing eyeshadow. This is Living on a Prayer by Chi Chi. So I'm taking this color and I am putting it in the crease. And again, just windshield wiper motions. And I'm bringing just as much into the inner corner as I am to the outer corner. So now I'm going to go in with the star of the show, and that is Envy by Makeup Geek. It is the most beautiful, like even holding it here I feel like it's making my eyes pop already. It's the most beautiful emerald foresty green. It is shimmery, but thank God it is. I'm going to be applying Envy by Makeup Geek with some MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Like I've said in other videos, you can use eye drops as well. And then I'm just going to use a little flat shader brush. This, I don't know where this is from. It's just a little crappy brush that actually works pretty well, so I use it. So I'm going to, oh, this is hard. Okay. So I'm just going to take the brush and spray it. So now it's very wet. I really love the smell of this Prep and Prime Fix Plus stuff because it's so fresh, but I can't think of anything else that smells like it. So this is just going to make the eyeshadow not have any fallout. It's going to make the eyeshadow crazy pigmented. So we're essentially making it kind of like a cream eyeshadow by doing this. Like, how freaking pretty! So I know that it looks insane right now, but this is just such a pretty color, I can't get over it. So I'm just going to give my brush another little spray to keep it nice and... So now that we have crazy dark eyelids that are probably scaring some of you, don't be worried. This is all going to blend out. This is just a really beautiful base for us to work with. So now I'm going back in with Chi Chi's Living on a Prayer, and this time more of a little pointed crease brush. This is by Quo, which you can get at Shoppers Drug Mart, but any pointed crease brush will do. And now we're going to blend out the edges. So I'm trying to keep my shadow as circular as possible by doing the same shape every time I use a color in my crease and upwards. Now I'm just going back in with Frappe on my base shadow brush. Oh my god, I thought this was for the crease. Okay, well I use it in the crease. And this brush is by Real Techniques. So I'm going to go back in with my clean blending brush and blend, blend, blend. So now I've taken that same little pointy Quo crease brush that we used earlier, and even though I use it with Living on a Prayer, I'm going to use it with Envy now. I've tapped off all the excess that was on it, but you can still use it because we're going to be smoking out this green color anyways. So I'm just going to take Envy and go all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. So I'm taking this brush and I'm just going to go in with Frappe by Makeup Geek again. And very lightly go around the edges to smoke it out even more. How many times can I say smoke it out in one video? I don't know. Something that is a major must for me is curling my lashes. If you don't do this, oh, do it, because it's going to change how your lashes come out, how your mascara works for you. It is just such a key step to me. And I am using my Pumped Up Colosso, which is the one that I use in almost every video probably, so no surprise there. I start by really wiggling my brush at the base of my lashes, pulling straight out, and then I actually go downwards on top of them and pull outward as well. So I just thought something super fun to do on my lower lash line, well, my lower waterline, and that's to take a teal eyeliner and rim the bottom of my eye with it. This is totally an extra step. This is not something that you have to do. You could do it with black, you could do it with a more cream color to brighten up your eye if you just feel like your eyes are becoming really slitty because of how dark everything is. But I think that this is going to be a really, really fun pop of color and just make my eyes that much more blue, teal, evergreen, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're seeing right now. But I really think this is going to be a great little fun add to it. So now I'm going in to do my lower lash line, and I'm just using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I really, really love this mascara. I've raved about it in a couple of my last videos. And I just think that the brush is just so different from other mascaras that you can get at the drugstore. So I'm really impressed by this formula. It does a really good job of separating my lower lashes. And I even do a little bit on top when my top lashes have dried, and just use it to, well, lengthen, which is what this mascara is pretty much all about. So now it is the final part of the makeup look, which is the lips, and I'm going to be lining my lips with NYX Peekaboo Neutral. I can never remember the name of this lip liner. I don't know why. I can remember the name of every single thing else. Every other thing that I own, but this one just always stumps me. I don't know why. But anyways, this is a really beautiful, just neutral lip color, and I'm not going to overdraw my lips or anything. So that's my lips lined, and now I'm going to go in with my favorite nude lipstick. Hesitant to say it because it's new, but that's okay. It's by Gerard Cosmetics. It is the color Buttercup. Yes, Buttercup. This is the color that Jaclyn Hill created. It is the most beautiful pinky nude that I own easily, and it has the best matte formula. I don't like matte lipsticks that much, but this formula is bomb. It's awesome. So this is the finished look for this tutorial. I hope that you guys all really enjoyed it, and honestly, do not forget that you can do this exact same look with the same crease colors, but changing your lid color will give you the exact same effect and vibrancy and wow factor without maybe the intimidating color for you. So baby steps. If you don't feel comfortable with the Envy color, then go with a brown or a gold or a gray or something like that and work your way up, because I really love this makeup look. It's really fun, and I think that anybody can rock it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the tutorial. Please thumbs up it if you like this kind of a talk through video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!